Hello and welcome to my first budgeting video. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and just for giving me a little chance here in the cash budgeting community. So just for a little bit of an introduction, my name is Carmen. I am a cash budgeter slash zero-based budgeter. So technically I stuff envelopes and I make sure that all my money has a purpose and it has somewhere specifically to go. I do use a credit card for all of our everyday purchases so that we do earn rewards, but everything has a specific budget for it. So I just wanted to use this video as a little bit of an introduction and show you the different envelopes that I have and what their purposes are for before I actually get into any kind of cash stuffing with you guys. But I really hope that you stick around and please hit that subscribe button down below and like this video. I am trying to grow this portion of my life a little bit more, but it's mostly just to keep myself accountable and to keep on going. So little background, I did have cash budgeting before, and then I kind of put everything into an account and I stopped for like a month, but I feel like this keeps me more accountable to be able to have something physical, and that is why I just wanted to go back to it. So a lot of the envelopes that I have are empty because I haven't stuffed them for this new paycheck, which would be a separate video. I do want to actually kind of reorganize my envelopes to where I had before high priority and low priority, but I'm kind of trying to see if I do like a short-term versus long-term kind of envelope system, but we'll figure it out. So let's go ahead and get started in these. So first off, this is what I would consider just all of my sinking funds. So everything's just kind of mixed together. I do keep them in alphabetical order, so it's just easier for me. So this is annual pass. I do have a Disney annual pass and I pay monthly for it. So I have that, but this is actually going to be going away in January because we are going to kind of reallocate all the money that we're using. My kids and I are going to be super devastated, but there are other things that we need to kind of save for instead. I have back to school, which is very self-explanatory, and then I have a tracker that I have made, and I do have an Etsy shop that I will link down below, and I'm planning on putting these trackers that you'll see in there already. Some of them are actually already in there, but anywho, so that's it. There's beauty, which is anything like self-care wise, so hair appointments, nail appointments, waxing appointments, anything like that. Beverages, so this is like adult beverages, birthdays, birthday parties, braces. My daughter has braces, so I am on a monthly payment plan with them, so that's just money that's set aside. Car maintenance, self-explanatory. Car registration, again, self-explanatory. And then for car registration, I also do have a tracker. This one isn't filled out because I have put it specifically for next year's car registration because I believe we already have what we need here for this year's for all the tags. Clothing, this is something that I may want to kind of split up into like adult clothing, like our clothing, me and my husband, and then getting one that's specifically for the kids. But again, that'll kind of come once I start to work with this a little more. Costco, we do have a Costco membership, so this is just for those like really big like extra purchases. Dining out, Disney, obviously, so these are like for anything that we want to purchase there, hotel stays, lightning lanes, all the stuff. Entertaining, so any parties or kind of get-togethers that we have that are not like holiday specific. Family fun, anything we want to do outside of the house. Garden and lawn. Gas, like this is car gas. This is for gifts, so not something that is not specifically a birthday gift, so maybe like an anniversary or like a get well soon kind of thing, anything like that. Groceries, health, so this is a very broad one. So this is like medical, dental, vision, prescriptions, co-pays, anything like that. Household, again, self-explanatory. Our HELOC, so we pay A monthly, we have a monthly bill for this that I set aside twice a month, so each of my paychecks. And because we had to get a new roof because ours was leaking too much, so we are just paying that back. Home maintenance. So this is kind of, I may change the name of this to maybe not be home maintenance or just have home. So this is like for anything that we buy for the house specifically to make it a home. So like towels, sheets, air filters. Like this is everything kind of combined in one. So I may want to do like a maintenance one where it deals with like filters and all the stuff, like anything that we need to like fix up the home, and then maybe have like a home decor or home item kind of envelope for everything else. This is my kids' envelope. So this is like I usually pull like allowances from here or anything that they would want. Mother-daughter trip and mother-son trips. So these are just specific trips I take per year with each child. So just to kind of give a little one-on-one time. And then I have trackers that go with each of them. I have organizing because we are trying to organize our backyard shed and all that stuff. So I kind of want to put money aside for that. School expenses. So this is filling in lunch accounts, field trips, all those things. Skincare and makeup. This is my spending envelope. And then we have subscriptions. So we have our Costco subscription, Amazon Prime, and Walmart Plus. So that is all the yearly subscription fees in here. And this is actually fully funded for all three of them for now. And then travel, and then I have a buffer. So this is kind of like our everyday spending and our sinking funds all into one. This next one is my holiday binder. So I feel like this is self-explanatory. I'm not really going to go through it too much. But I have all the holidays from Valentine's Day, Easter, Mother's Day, all those, and they all have their own tracker. So I sell this in my shop as a bundle with all the holidays. So it includes Valentine's Day, Easter, Mother's Day, Father's Day, 4th of July, Halloween. We have Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Christmas, and then New Year's. And then I also have I do. It just doesn't have a tracker, but I have a holiday buffer. So pretty much as soon as the holiday ends, and if there's still money left over, that's going to get put into the holiday buffer for all the holidays that are still throughout the year. If there is money in here at the end of the year, then that's going to get reallocated to the holidays that are at the beginning of the year to make sure everything is fully funded. Next will be my month ahead binder. So this is something that is fairly new, and I'm kind of trying out to see how I'm going to like it. So I've tried it before in the past, but then we've kind of hit like snags in our budgets where I couldn't really do it. So I have all of our monthly bills are in here, and then on here I put like how much it is per month and then what the actual thing is. And then they each have their own tracker. So each of these kind of has a different amount. But yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory with all the different items that we have here. And then my final binder is my savings challenges binder. So all the different savings challenges that I have going on, and all of these savings challenges I have made myself. Some of them are more specific to what I was saving for, while others are just like generic and you can kind of put it for anything. This is my beef up the savings. This is actually a small denomination challenge, and I use it for long-term savings just to kind of bulk it up. So all these different cuts of meat, and they're all different denominations. I have a We're on a Roll challenge, and this one I'm using for additional principal on our mortgage. This mini savings challenge is used for Disney, obviously, Minnie Mouse and her bows. So that is that. The Just Because is to re-beef up our emergency savings because it kind of got depleted between our air conditioning taking a crap and then our roof. I have a Let Us Save Some Cash. So this is for my hair coloring. I do highlights every 6 months, and it's like $250 to $300. So I have this savings challenge that I use for that, and I kind of roll through it twice since this one gives you 150. I have the Salt Life Savings Challenge, and I'm using this specifically for a new couch. I have a Viva Colombia. So this is for when we go back to Colombia. We went this past summer and it was just a great experience. So we really want to go back again. So I'm saving up, like, spending money for that. Let Me Upgrade You. This is for a new phone. And then I have another one for a TV. I have the Butter Me Up Savings Challenge, which is all these cute little croissants. And this is to start a home emergency sinking fund. So I want to have a home emergency versus a regular emergency. And then I have medical, dental, and vision savings challenges. Again, since everything's kind of in one account, it's really all like a health savings challenge. But my daughter has glasses that she gets, and so do I. And then dental is just for anything in between, and then medical copays. And then the last one is for my daughter's quince. She's not turning 15 for another 3 years anyways, but she does want to do a trip, and it's going to be a very expensive trip. She wants to go to Japan, and there's 4 of us, so it's going to be a good amount of money. So that is all my savings challenges, my envelopes, my binders, and all that fun stuff. I am waiting on new binders that I ordered to come in. They probably won't come in for a couple weeks anyways, but I'm super, super excited. And yes, thank you for showing up to my channel, and I hope you stick around, and the next video will be a cash stuffing. Bye guys.